Ladies and gentlemen, this is a warning. This is an official Asteroid Fight Club red alert. I am putting out a general warning for March 23rd through the 26th, without a doubt. Now, I make predictions a lot, or often, here at THORnews. And one of the predictions I'd made was that 2020 was going to be a super horrible year, and then it would probably stay horrible until March. And then in March, things would get better. And so for me, March has been better. But I'd said the worst days of the month in March were probably going to be the 23rd to the 26th. And now I had made that prediction before, and seeing that we've got hit by a G2 geomagnetic storm, and then fell down to a G1, and we will continue probably to get hit by solar wind. So we'll be getting a geomagnetic storm probably more today, tomorrow, and the day after. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I usually expect an earthquake. They don't always happen, but a lot they do 3 days after we get hit by a geomagnetic storm. And so even though what I'm putting out now is a very general warning, I mean, I think you're going to see violence in the streets. I think you're going to see we could possibly see more mass shootings. You're going to see just probably tension between the countries, because we've just switched from Pisces season into Aries season. Happy spring, happy vernal equinox. But it's Aries season, which makes everybody more aggressive and conflicty. And so I'm just saying, it's best for everyone to be aware, be prepared, and be on your best behavior. Especially if you're out in public, like the shootings are up just across the board. You had the horrible mass shooting in Atlanta the other day. Today in Houston, in one incident, 5 different people got shot in Houston. And in Dallas, 8 people got shot. And these are just 2 instances of many. So expect conflict and weird crap to be on the rise. We will be watching our next storms roll through starting on Monday through Tuesday. And those will go till about the 28th and will probably contain some severe weather elements. But the good news is that April is supposed to be a really good month, better than even March. And so we have left the dark winter. We have left the year of horror, 2020, and hopefully we are headed towards better days. And so the good news is we just got to make it through the 23rd to the 26th. And we should be back on solid footing, asterisk. The bad news is I'm going to be on quote-unquote vacation the 23rd, probably through the 26th or 27th, taking care of family stuff, going to see friends, mom, dog, and who knows what I'm going to do. So, and the place I'll be staying doesn't have internet. So if I do updates, they will be live. And on that note, that's how I live, is raising money. After I work my butt off for the month, for the year, for the years. And so if you'd like to contribute to my quote-unquote vacation fund, I got a snail mail, a PayPal, a Venmo, a Cash App, a Patron. Yeah, I'm a little worried about my money right now. It usually works out for me. And so, but super thank you to Maurice, Paula, Alvin, and Lisa, and everybody in Asteroid Fight Club. I'm just putting these out now because I may be out of pocket for the worst days of the month. And so I'm just getting you guys updated because I may not be around like usually, where I'm around 24/7, plugged into the matrix the whole time, which is why I can usually give you updates on earthquakes or volcanoes the minute they happen. And so look, what we're looking at is in 2020, we had 0, 8 magnitude earthquakes or bigger, and we had 9 of 7 or bigger earthquakes. We aren't even through the 3rd month of 2021, and we've already had 6 earthquakes bigger than a 7 and 1 earthquake of an 8 or more. Now, if I had to take a guess, I would say the chances of seeing an earthquake as big as an 8 or bigger. On the 23rd to the 26th or 7th or 8th or 9th are high. So Dutch Sense, he's really good at earthquakes. I don't recommend any of his political views, but his earthquake ability is, he's great at that. So I tune into his channel. If he puts out any major alerts, I would pay attention to them. And the volcanoes have just been off the hook, off the chart, totally lit, whether it be Mexico, Indonesia, Iceland now, Italy, Guatemala, Nicaragua. Like, there are lots and lots of volcanoes popping off. And due to all the gas giants being on the same side of the sun, that will probably continue through 2023. When will it peak? We can only take guesses. And so March is a very Marsy month. The good news is everyone will have more energy, and bad news is people will be more aggressive. So people will take more chances, people will take more risks, some good, some very bad. And so, hey, Astro Fight Club, we are cool. And our weather awareness since 2015 has gone through the roof. I'm very proud of that. And, I'm going to be doing my best to have fun for a couple days and try and relax. And that's going to be before a hurricane season. How bad will the hurricane season be? I don't know. At this point, honestly, between us, I do think there is an atmospheric defense team who works to make sure that we don't get hit by major hurricanes. But last year, we still saw us get hit by 2/3s. I mean, it could have been 100 times worse, but it was still bad for Louisiana. How bad will this year be? We do not know, but I would know that I'll be doing my best to bring you guys the best information and keep everybody safe during hurricane season. And that is a very long season, yo. But yeah, so if you watched over 100 THORnews videos, especially during hurricane season, have never made a contribution but can now, I would appreciate it, because I'm going to be doing my best to bring you guys the best all hurricane season, because that's how I roll. And, the guys who have been telling everybody that the sun was just going to go to sleep at a grand solar minimum, I'll be doing the best they can to hack my shit and suppress everything. Hey, look at this. We have multiple sunspots on the sun, multiple geomagnetic storms coming, and coronal mass ejections. There's no way we are in or going into a grand solar minimum anytime soon, man. March is definitely on pace to be the 8th month in a row where even NASA and NOAA's projections of the solar cycle are being greatly exceeded in sunspot number and solar flux. And there have been years where the sun went sunspotless for 3 years. In this cycle, the sun only went sunspotless for 6 months. So yeah, we're not going into grand solar minimum, man. And so in solar maximums, things get better. So we have better days ahead. But I'm just trying to tell you guys, I'm pretty sure the 23rd to the 26th will probably be the worst days of the month. So be prepared. Don't get pulled into conflicts. Try to stay cool. And I'll do what I can to keep you guys posted and informed up until the 23rd. I might be out of pocket for a couple days. But then I'll be back with hopefully my batteries charged and just ready to rock it. And hopefully my sense of humor will return. So just keeping you guys posted. Have a great weekend. Let's finish out March strong. And yeah, if you want to kick a little change your Planetary Defense Commander's way, I would appreciate it. All right. God bless everyone. Stay cool. Oh, and prayers wouldn't hurt either. And I'll be praying for y'all. God bless everyone. Stay cool.